Xin chào mọi người cũng cắm hoa mình nha. Với tông màu hồng và vàng nhé mọi người. Mình đã hoàn thành xong mình hoa này rồi nhé mọi người. Tạm biệt mọi người và xin chào gặp lại.
Fast start to this one here in Tallahassee, 8-all.
Well, we've seen a bevy of threes. Many are saying we've seen a bevy of threes. Chauncey Wiggins launch it. You know that. He is spotting up to shoot. And how about this block, pinning that thing up against the board? Many are saying we've got a tie game.
And done. A complete list of reasons why the ACC is great.
You forgot ACC game days.
And football.
Yes.
Hoops. Oh, I was gonna say hoops. Every sport, really.
I see.
From East Coast to West.
Precisely.
One at a time.
No one can touch us.
Slow down.
Y'all, it's us. We all make the ACC great.
Of course.
And football.
And hoops. We're all attractive.
And we're smart.
Lacrosse, swimming, dunking.
Baseball.
We're gonna need a bigger board.
What about fencing? Volleyball. We got them all.
His phone is addicted to him. He once won a staring contest with the sun. His sneezes bless you. He is still the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Friday nights, you bring your A game. Friendly walks, you bring your A game. Bring your A game to your sexual wellness, along with practicing safer sex. Include Apertude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of HIV. Apertude helps give you continuous protection when taken every other month. And it's proven superior to once daily PrEP in reducing the risk of HIV.
You must be HIV negative to receive Apertude and get tested before each injection. If you think you are exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apertude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apertude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apertude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction.
So bring your A game and talk to your doctor about Apertude.
Now, there's even more to love about E-Trade, the original place to trade online. Our cutting-edge platforms on web, desktop, and mobile redefine seamless trading. Move at the speed of the markets with powerful tools that help simplify trading stocks, options, and futures. Plus, get expert research from Morgan Stanley to help you stay one step ahead. Elevate your trading with E-Trade from Morgan Stanley.
College and Florida State in action, and for Boston College, Earl Grant's goal ACC tournament. Top 15 teams trying to get there. Steve Smith over there on staff at Boston College after his stint at Florida State. Earl Grant said to us today, we're like a tree in New England in the winter. We're getting beat up, but the hope is soon to come out of it. And it's something beautiful. They've played in so many close games this year.
They have. You know, it's been a bit of an uphill battle for Earl. His analogy about New England trees was good. That was right after he gave us his take on the road.
His phone is addicted to him. He once won a staring contest with the sun. His sneezes bless you. He is still the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
We opened a whole new passageway.
Something happened. I'm looking for my first opportunity, and I believe this is it.
We might not be alone at the school.
Mayor Kingstown comes to my humble office. Add Paramount Plus with Showtime to your Hulu subscription today.
Hey, there's a place up ahead.
Oh, we're going.
You coming? As fast as my feet can fly.
Bring a song and a smile for the night.
Oh, yeah, these look good.
Hey, let's hitch it up and head out.
Where the neons turn to wood.
Come on a rising wind. We're going off around the bend.
Yeah!
Plan your road trip in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
A hit. No matter how you slice it, or cut it, or cube it. Sizzle, pork, and
ACC men's basketball is presented by T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence. Yeah, Doak Campbell Stadium 11 days from now will be home to baseball and the Savannah Bananas in action, sweeping the country year after year.
It is. Have you been?
I have not.
I have not either. I heard it's a show, though. It's speaking of bananas, I mean, how about the start for BC? Earl Grant's got to be loving it. I mean, this is unbelievable the way they've shot it. And, Mike, for a team that is not a high assist team, there's not a lot of shot creators, all 8 of their field goals so far have been assisted on. So they have found the open guy, and they have shot it with confidence.
Is addicted to him. He once won a staring contest with the sun. His sneezes bless you. He is still the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis.
Stay thirsty, my friends. In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
Friday nights, you bring your A game. Friendly walks, you bring your A game. Bring your A game to your sexual wellness, along with practicing safer sex. Include Apertude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of HIV. Apertude helps give you continuous protection when taken every other month. And it's proven superior to once daily PrEP in reducing the risk of HIV.
You must be HIV negative to receive Apertude and get tested before each injection. If you think you are exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apertude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apertude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apertude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction.
So bring your A game and talk to your doctor about Apertude.
You mastered your mind. And all the while, you were on the train home. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
Old Spice Gentleman's. Guess I've always been a gentleman.
DJ?
Son, what's going on in there?
I'll be out in a few
hours.
That is Donald Pan. He's out for a second game tonight with his knee injury suffered last Wednesday in Chestnut Hill. Without him, their second leading scorer, production from all over the place.
Yeah, big time. Balance they're not really used to, and you got multiple threes from Fred Payne, Luka Taves, and Chase Forte. So all 3 of those guys have shot it well in this first half.
It sounds like, again, if you're just joining us,
every time down the floor, got to make sure you're getting a good shot. And then don't even focus on this offensive end as much as defense. You got to make sure Florida State does not get hot from three-point land. 3 for 17. Some questionable shots early in the shot clock for Florida State. Certainly not discipline you want to see.
Right, and Florida State found a little bit of momentum there. They were punching back. If you're coach, what's your message to them at half?
If I'm Luke Laux, I'm saying we got to be more disciplined with our shot selection and drive the basketball. Get paint touches first. Then if you get a kick out wide open three, knock it down. But put pressure on the defense every possession. Drive the basketball, get paint touches, try and get to the free throw line or get a layup.
All right, tip-off against Carolina is in 7 minutes. We got a lot of games on the network, ACC Network, ESPN. That's Seth Trimble and number 16 North Carolina on the road in Raleigh to face an angry NC State team. Both teams in desperate need of a win if they want to claim one of those 4 double byes for the ACC championship. All right, Luke, there's a lot of other role players here that we're going to have to see step up. Caleb Wilson will not play in this game. Who are those players?
Well, they've had starting moments, but Jaron Stevenson is a guy I know is going to have to step up in this game. The environment going to be absolutely electric. And if you play well against Pittsburgh, that's one thing. This is going to feel different. So guys like Zayden High, guys like Jaron Stevenson, they're going to have to step up in an absolutely wild environment. And like I said, this is going to be different.
I can't wait to watch it. All right. Get some monitors, get your iPad, get a computer. There's a lot of games that we have on the Tuesday slate, one being Mike Brow Jr.'s team. And come on now, he's a freshman star. Like, you love him. Number 21, Louisville are in Dallas to face off against SMU. All right, Luke's going to break that all down when we get back. Don't go anywhere.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
Bosch wiper blades, engineered with advanced rubber formulations that deliver clarity, reliability, and long-lasting performance. Innovation recognizes innovation. The future is clear with Bosch wiper blades.
We opened a whole new passageway.
Something happened. I'm looking for my first opportunity, and I believe this is it.
We might not be alone at the school.
Mayor Kingstown comes to my humble office.
Add Paramount Plus with Showtime to your Hulu subscription today.
Wait, there's a place up ahead.
Oh, we're going.
You coming? As fast as my feet can fly.
Bring a song and a smile for the night.
Oh, yeah, these look good. Hey, let's hitch it up and head out.
Where the neons turn to wood.
Come on a rising wind. We're going up around the bend.
Plan your road trip in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Ollie makes mealtime so easy.
It's delivered right to your door, portioned, fresh, and ready to go.
We get a tailored meal plan designed for Beatrice.
Ollie gives us real, fresh food made for dogs. It makes sense because all the food is crafted by vet nutritionists.
The app makes it really simple. I upload a few photos and it does the rest. And that helps me be the best mom for both.
The only microwavable bacon of its kind is here. Raw to crispy in a few electric minutes.
Series today.
Before I let you go, I have to ask you about the Jason mask. How did that come about, and did the players on your team understand the origin of that?
They did it because they're young, and it's few times it made me feel old. But, you know, for me, I was trying to create something that could be our identity and something that we could really live by. You know, we're big, we're physical. We don't play, I guess, the prettiest brand of basketball, but we wear on you. We wear on you with our physicality, with our size, with our relentless effort and energy. And so I had to get the guys to kind of buy into something and cling on to something that they have.
not pictured in that interview are the palm trees that was behind Coach as we're sitting here, and it's maybe, I don't know, 10 degrees outside. Here's the slate that we got going on Tuesday night on ESPN and the ACC Network. Lots of good basketball here. I have to ask, Luke, when you were at Louisville, anything you got for playing well in a game? Was it a mask? Was it a game ball? What was it?
It wasn't anything quite like that. All we were worried about was a little bit easier practice from Coach Pitino. When you play for a crazy like coach, practices can be brutal. So if you win by a bunch, you play well. The whole goal was make practice just a little easier.
I hope he's watching. No running. We didn't have to run in practice when we played well.
He's gotten a lot of exposure lately. He's getting softer in his old age, taking it easy on
I hope he's watching this. All right, Louisville SMU is coming up. What is critical in that matchup?
Well, a lot of points are going to be scored. So who shoots a good clip from the three-point line to open things up? I love the discipline that Louisville showed. Only shot 18 threes, 8 for 18 in the Baylor game. Not getting trigger happy, shooting it from the three-point land. Drive the basketball, get the paint touches. Efficiency is going to be key in this one.
Two of the best offenses in the ACC, so lots of points, lots of action. Tune in. All right, we got a game here on our network between Boston College. They have come to play. Fred Payne, he buries the three. He leads the Eags in the first half in scores, and we'll be back with more to break that down after the break.
While some see a financial world upended, we see opportunity. At T. Rowe Price, curiosity drives our analysts and portfolio managers to ask questions others don't. It's why our active ETFs can make the most of an unpredictable market and are ready for whatever's down the road. Active ETFs from T. Rowe Price.
Helps millions spend smarter and save more for the things that matter most to them. That's why we're the bank that's your ally.
What's up, ACC Hoops fans? I'm Tate Frazier.
And I'm Kelly Gramlich, former Clemson shooter and current ESPN women's basketball analyst.
And together we're here for your one-stop for all things basketball in one of the premier conferences in college basketball.
The ACC Network Basketball Podcast.
Which teams are poised for a deep run into March?
Which teams have work to do to bolster that resume?
Both of these questions and more will be answered,
with some guests joining us along the way.
Tune in on Tuesdays for everything men's related,
and Thursdays for more on the women's side of the conference.
The ACC Network Basketball Podcast.
New episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.
Both on the ACC Network and wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm with you. More basketball, the better. Right Tuesdays into a nice little dunk. Mike Monaco and Chris Catola will have the second half from Tallahassee on the other side. Enjoy the second half.
His phone is addicted to him. He once won a staring contest with the sun. His sneezes bless you. He is still the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Gracias, familia.
¿Quedó pastel? A los 45 te toca, porque aunque no tengas síntomas, debes examinarte contra el cáncer de colon. Usa la prueba de Cologuard en la privacidad de tu casa y envíala para obtener tus resultados. Cologuard es para personas de 45 años o más con riesgo promedio y no riesgo alto. Pueden darse resultados falsos positivos y falsos negativos.
Pide Cologuard a tu médico o en línea.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
Bosch wiper blades, engineered with advanced rubber formulations that deliver clarity, reliability, and long-lasting performance. Innovation recognizes innovation. The future is clear with Bosch wiper blades.
Finally,
a platform that thinks like you. The new Power E-Trade Pro gives you nearly unlimited customization with up to 120 tools and charts across 6 workspaces, plus automatic pattern recognition from the original place to trade online.
I don't know if it was fate or destiny, but I'm meant to be here.
The only microwavable bacon of its kind is here. Raw to crispy in a few electric minutes.
New 96-hour Dove Men Maximum Protection. Keeps you dry longer than you need and cares for your skin. Trust the science. New Dove Men Maximum Protection.
Welcome back to ACC Network Basketball, presented by T. Rowe Price. Boy, it's just been beautiful weather here in Tallahassee over these couple of days. Great to be at the Tuck. Second half action on the way. Chris Patola, Mike Monaco with you. 8 threes in the first half for Boston College. It was their best percentage half shooting the three in the last 10 seasons.
It was an onslaught that knocked Florida State on their ass. I mean, let's be candid. And it was really the backcourt. It was the backcourt for Boston College of Fred Payne, Chase Forte, and Luka Taves. They have 30 points.
Is 14 on the road in Tallahassee.
BC's answered the response, though. First 5 minutes of this half were big. Luka Taves has led the charge.
Gracias, familia.
¿Quedó pastel? A los 45 te toca, porque aunque no tengas síntomas, debes examinarte contra el cáncer de colon. Usa la prueba de Cologuard en la privacidad de tu casa y envíala para obtener tus resultados. Cologuard es para personas de 45 años o más con riesgo promedio y no riesgo alto. Pueden darse resultados falsos positivos y falsos negativos.
Pide Cologuard a tu médico o en línea.
While some see a financial world upended, we see opportunity. At T. Rowe Price, curiosity drives our analysts and portfolio managers to ask questions others don't. It's why our active ETFs can make the most of an unpredictable market and are ready for whatever's down the road. Active ETFs from T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence.
Live for the bases loaded, for the full counts.
You got this.
Live for the away games, for the strikeouts. Live for the high fives, the pop flies, and the moonshots.
That's my girl.
There's my slugger.
Live for the big moments and the little ones. Live the game like never before.
I'll show you what's next. Yeah, this is groundbreaking. It's better than ever. Wow, it's a new look, and it's looking real good.
Oh, man.
Ugh, parents.
Start planning your family fun in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Here in Tallahassee, Boston College is trying to make a push to reach the ACC tournament. Their shots have been falling like that all night. 10 of 16 from 3 for an offense that quite simply was the worst in the ACC coming in. Worst shooting team in the ACC as well.
And they're playing without Donald Hand Jr. in this game. You know, a guy who's their second leading scorer. So he's
Florida State has it within 7, down by as many as 14. The Noles try to come back on their home turf.
His phone is addicted to him. He once won a staring contest with the sun. His sneezes bless you. He is still the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Cuando cumples 45, te tocan tanto las mañanitas como examinarte contra el cáncer de colon. La prueba de Cologuard es para personas de 45 años o más con riesgo promedio y no riesgo alto. Pueden darse resultados falsos positivos y falsos negativos.
Pide Cologuard a tu médico o en línea.
There's a Harbor Freight store in your neighborhood where we sell hard-working tools that always work with any pro or DIY budget. You see, we treat neighbors like, well, neighbors. Harbor Freight, close by when you need us.
Wait, there's a place up ahead.
Oh, we're going.
You coming? As fast as my feet can fly.
Bring a song and a smile for the night.
Oh, yeah, these look good. Hey, let's hitch it up and head out.
Where the neons turn to wood.
Come on a rising wind. We're going off around the bend.
Plan your road trip in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
I don't know if it was fate or destiny, but I'm meant to be here.
Password 1234.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is the job for Sponsored Jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
This vacation was such a good call.
3 moms sitting down at the same time must document this historic moment.
I'm not moving a muscle.
Don't worry. AT&T gave me the new iPhone 17 Pro with the center stage front camera. Didn't even need the most expensive plan. Should we call the kids? No.
Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. Most expensive plan now required. Plus, switch to AT&T and we'll pay off your phone balance up to $800 per line.
A hit. No matter how you slice it, or cut it, or cube it. Sizzle, pork, and
ACC Men's Basketball is presented by T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence. Oh, come on. I mean, so top left, living in the cut is the barbershop. That is Greg the Barber. He is fantastic. Why was I there, you ask? Because this is Luke Lauk's barber. You were here last week. You think Luke Laux has phenomenal hair.
Phenomenal fade.
A wonderful fade.
A wonderful fade.
I needed a haircut. What do you think?
So you go today, not a hair out of place.
No, nary a hair.
I mean, this is Extreme Makeover Tallahassee edition. Mike Monaco. And look at Luke Laux. That is as good a fade as it gets. Greg the Barber, I salute you, my friend. This is in the field reporting, never seen on the ACC network. Will you look at this fade from Greg the This is great patience by Chauncey Wiggins. Took his time, crab dribble, and A.J. Swinton probably open for a reason. Only 30% from 3. None bigger than that one in this game. We got a tie ball game here in Tallahassee.
A los 45 te toca. Te toca examinarte contra el cáncer de colon. La prueba de Cologuard es para personas de 45 años o más con riesgo promedio y no riesgo alto. Pueden darse resultados falsos positivos y falsos negativos.
Pide Cologuard a tu médico o en línea.
While some see a financial world upended, we see opportunity. At T. Rowe Price, curiosity drives our analysts and portfolio managers to ask questions others don't. It's why our active ETFs can make the most of an unpredictable market and are ready for whatever's down the road. Active ETFs from T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence.
Helps millions spend smarter and save more for the things that matter most to them. That's why we're the bank that's your ally.
I want to thank my mom and my staff. Beach ball.
Here it is.
Find your ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Please, please.
Do you really want to go through with this?
Absolutely.
You've always stood up for what you believed in, but this?
What could mean more than this? So, Mom, what do you think?
Games have been the norm for both these teams, including Florida State. Take you back to the middle of January. This stretch has been crazy. They were on the wrong side of it at home against Wake. Then they go to Coral Gables. Rob McCray drew a foul, couple shots at the line just a few days later. That has set in motion all of these close games recently for the Seminoles.
It has, and one of the common themes has been that guy right there, Rob McCray. You know, even in some of these losses, he's the guy with the ball in his hand, the guy who feels the moment and wants it. And he is really that in your fade in the discussion of Greg the Barber. Rob McCray's been the guy who has engineered this being a tie game.
One of those things. For this Florida State team that was down by as many as 14, again, they've won 4 of their last 5. The only loss in that stretch you were here for last week, Virginia, they could have, if not should have, won that game.
They should have won that game. If Chauncey Wiggins and Martin Somerville play, a little bit better, give them some more offense, they win that game. It's been a heck of a run. They have not played well tonight, and these are the types of games, if you're for real, you've got to win when you don't play.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Ay, gracias.
Cuando cumples 45, te tocan tanto las mañanitas como examinarte contra el cáncer de colon, aunque no tengas síntomas. Usa la prueba de Cologuard en la privacidad de tu casa y envíala para obtener tus resultados. Cologuard es para personas de 45 años o más con riesgo promedio y no riesgo alto. Pueden darse resultados falsos positivos y falsos negativos.
Pide Cologuard a tu médico o en línea.
And Doug.
Thank you both for coming in. I'm a bit worried about Doug Jr. I know how important Liberty Mutual is to your family.
They customize car insurance to save people hundreds.
Right. Well, Doug Jr. keeps writing this.
Douglas Jr.
Well, at least he spelled insurance right?
He did not.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Oh, man.
Ugh, parents. Start planning your family fun in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Hello, I'm Emma Stone. For over 20 years, my domain name, emmastone.com, was unavailable. I carried this burden in silence, living in constant fear of losing more and more domain names. Visit Squarespace today and avoid years and years of anguish. Sincerely, I'm Emma Stone.
This vacation was such a good call.
3 moms sitting down at the same time must document this historic moment.
I'm not moving a muscle.
Don't worry. AT&T gave me the new iPhone 17 Pro with the center stage front camera. Didn't even need the most expensive plan. Should we call the kids? No.
Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. Most expensive plan now required. Plus, switch to AT&T and we'll pay off your phone balance up to $800 per line.
Big game, Bobby McCray.
You said it. You said it. A smooth operator. And it's been a little bit of everything. He's got 3 threes in his second half. He's gotten himself to the foul line. If you're going to go under a ball screen, thank you very much. He has led the way. 24 points in this game, and he's put this team on his back.
It's been awesome. 15 in the second half for a Florida State team that was down 59-45 with 11 minutes to go. They've got the lead by 2. 8.5 minutes later, trying to go for what would be their biggest comeback win of the season.
And I think as they have closed this gap, their half-court defense has been much more energized, and I think begging off of this full-court trapping pressure, you said it best during break, just they've allowed the game.
Knowles.
It's a team that's hot, playing their best basketball, and as we get into down the stretch and into that ACC tournament, Florida State's not a team I don't think you want to play right now. They are starting to find an identity.
For Chris Patola and our entire crew led by Craig Rothberg and Eric Fry, Mike Monaco saying so long. Let's get you to Coral Gables with Randolph Childress. Here's Jay Alter.
Foul. This was looking like a sure 2 from the ACC's leading field. His strength and the skill with the fadeaway.
This is the true story of Alex. Recently promoted, he was earning more, but investing for the future,
I definitely needed a plan.
With his advisor Dennis, Alex invested his savings into 3 accounts.
One for now, one for later, and of course, his retirement.
A plan in motion put the future in focus. The wedding, the barn-dominium, kids.
Maybe kids.
The point here, Alex has more than big goals for his future. He's got a plan to get there.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, so you can lose more sweat and put the league on notice. Gatorade, is it in you?
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis? With fewer symptoms from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, where would you go? Imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. And for adults with active psoriatic arthritis, Tremfya goes beyond the skin. Less joint pain, stiffness, and swelling is possible. And Tremfya even reduced fatigue. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
Chicken Al Pastor is back at Chipotle, where fire meets flavor, where heat meets pineapple sweet, where chicken meets the sizzle of the grill, and where fans meet their favorite. Chicken Al Pastor, where fire meets flavor.
Time to see what North Carolina needs to do for a better outcome. Brought to you by T. Rowe Price. They're hoping to get Caleb Wilson back at some point this year. Some tough games remaining on North Carolina's schedule, according to ESPN Analytics. The Heels will be underdogs in 2 games against Louisville and at Duke. At Syracuse, not a gimme. Clemson at home, not a gimme. And the best chance is Virginia Tech, but they could beat just about anybody in the league, too.
They can, especially when you consider Henry Bessar. We are uncertain. We know that Caleb Wilson is out in depth. Embrace, because both of those guys have had their way in the paint throughout this game, taking advantage of mismatches and getting buckets. A 32-22 advantage, points in the paint for the Pack.
Looking for a reason to try the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue.
You're looking at Carvana's newest and proudest customer. So proud that we're teaming up to create Shackvana.
We are? We are.
Shackvana will be 100% online so customers can shop from anywhere.
That's so Shackvana.
About time you caught up. On Shackvana.com, customers can shop tens of thousands of vehicles.
Love it.
And they'll get 7 days to love their ride or their money back. Visit Shackvana or Carvana and buy your car today.
I will give you $100 for every question you answer correctly in this 28-degree ice bath.
I guess.
Okay, $100. First question. How many subscriptions are you paying for?
3.
Let's download Rocket Money and see if you're right.
Okay.
Oh, you're actually paying for 15 subscriptions, and that's costing you $269 a month.
What? No.
I'll give you another chance. How much did you spend on takeout last week?
Like $60.
Wrong. It was actually $340.
The app is telling you all this?
Yeah, it shows you all your upcoming expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. And if you see a subscription you no longer want, you can cancel it right from the app.
Oh, cool.
It also helps you create a budget so you don't overspend. And it can even negotiate your bills for you.
Oh, that's great. Can I get out now, please?
Did you know taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. Be wise all, take Zysol at night.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays.
Ooh la la.
Because a romantic hotel works for some.
Is that a mirror?
But not others. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Celebrating Black History Month here at ESPN, and we lost one of the great leaders, great political activists, great men of courage of our lifetimes today. Jesse Jackson passed away as a Presidential Medal of Freedom winner, an NAACP Spingarn Medal recipient, a presidential candidate twice, a man of deep courage and leadership who was also a quarterback, a wonderful quarterback at North Carolina A&T, an HBCU star. Someone whose impact will be felt for generations and generations.
Yeah, absolutely. Had an opportunity to meet the Reverend Jesse Jackson. His son, Yusuf, actually played football at the University of
NC State. NC State.
You moved in. You nested.
Hey, what are you doing?
You partied. You cuddled. You made egg rolls. You slept in. Or tried to. And you kept growing. Now it's time for the next chapter. With Open Door, get an all-cash offer for your home in 24 hours. Because saying goodbye should be the hardest part. Move into your future with Open Door.
I mean, we all do it. You see a line, have no idea what it's for, but your brain is like, should I join it? It's crazy, right?
Hey, let me call you back. I gotta stand in a line.
Even crazier is that folks stick with insurance that keeps them waiting around.
Story for Nick Bauer, entire crew. I'm Jack Kaiser. The adventures of Jason Benetti. Bill Raftery continue in Columbus with Wisconsin and Ohio State.
Thank you to everybody who just joined us. Villanova 92-89 in overtime. And you talk about not a bubble team, but they're looking to strengthen their seed. Kevin Willard gets a big win on the road. And Ohio State hoping for a signature win tonight. We talked about it off the top. If you're just joining us, the Buckeyes are one of the last 5 teams off the bracket for Mike DeCourcy. Right?
They've been tantalizing. That Virginia game, at case in point, I thought they really played well. They ran out of steam with that full court pressure of Virginia until he got a little bit of an early blow.
Yeah, Ivan Njegovic comes in, the sophomore out of Croatia.
But he's been solid. Dribble handoff, doesn't turn it over, gets to the rim, protects on the other end.
And it's a kick for 3 and a wide open Bynum sticks it.
What an upside in that kid. Staying with the 2-3. This is probably more for pace. If you know what I mean. You
just
slow the tempo
up a little bit.
Yeah, just junk it up, make them pass a few extra times. Not deep. That's what we're talking about. But you're right. The lane touch and then the tray.
So Royal gets ignited by a 2, as you're talking about. He's got 5.
24 for the year. Good for him. You're going to get that middle entry. He's got to be careful on the baseline dump.
Winner looks off the baseline. He'll screen for Blackwell. Into Thornton. Blackwell, no.
Nice rebound.
Tough to defensive rebound out of that zone, Raph. Winter flaring, and he missed the 3. Blackwell collects the rebound, wanted to go back up, and it's intercepted.
Now, there's nothing there. That's right. You got to be patient. Get your troops gathered.
You said it. This is the pace, though. Royals got 7 early.
What a great acknowledgement.
Wisconsin just blitzed Michigan State. I love that. A great look from Blackwell to Leonard.
That's what slipped the guard in there. That's the decision maker. Beautiful look by Blackwell. What a find.
How quickly did he get rid of that ball?
He is really on top of his game. This backcourt, tough to match.
You said it right off the top of the show, though. Ohio State has demanded a pace of this game so far.
This is a guy that can get it going. Really a talented offensive player, Chapman.
He'll get it back from Bynum. Chapman against Rhodey. Got him to fly by and knocks down a 2.
He's going to be a load eventually.
He got hurt the start of his senior year of high school. It's his 2nd year at Ohio State. Just 17 games last year, but growing.
Again, that wide open middle. Whether it's Rhodey, Blackwell, or Boyd creates it pretty.
Boyd missed it. Tipped in the air.
Good hustle
by
right there.
Winter. Ilyauskas for 2. The Bigs have nice touch at the rim.
Winter's such a load on those boards, you know. Ethan Happ and Kaminsky, guys that have double doubles with rapidity.
Thornton couldn't get it to sit down. Open air, open space for Wisconsin and Blackwell. He'll run it baseline.
This is what he and Boyd do great. Keep the dribble alive. You sneak a peek, they find a 3-point shooter.
They might not have a foul all night. There's a travel. First time out. Didn't know if our sponsors would ever get their fill.
Of us?
Yeah, well, they've already had that in 5 minutes. 7 early for Devin Royal, Ohio State. Trying to pick up its best win of the year. Amari Bynum, the freshman, only 19 all year, Raph, but they'll need it.
They absolutely do. He can knock those down with his triple drive finish. Big time.
The college basketball crown is back. For the crown right here. An elite postseason tournament on Fox and FS1. 8 teams from the nation's top conferences put it all on the line to rule the court. For the crown right here. What a champ! Coming April 1st, live from Las Vegas.
A champion will be crowned.
The college basketball crown on Fox and FS1. Buy tickets at vividseats.com or download the app.
Introducing Mike's Hot Italian Sub from Jersey Mike's. Fresh ham, salami, and pepperoni chopped up by hand right on the grill. Forget about it. Then topped with a layer of melted provolone? Forget about it. And the regular is only $8.95? Forget about it. Wait a minute. Actually, remember about it. Because you gotta try it with our chopped pepper relish before it's gone. The all-new Mike's Hot Italian Sub for a limited time only at Jersey Mike's.
Progressive even helped me find the right coverage for my budget.
Joe Lyons is passive progressive.
Budget? I mean, what's next? You gonna move out of your mom's basement?
It's my own apartment.
In her basement?
With a separate entrance.
Don't be like Joe. Switch to get good coverage and savings for yourself.
Every day, we are here, turning classes into careers that change lives and research into solutions that save them. We are here, creating jobs, driving innovation, proving what's possible with purpose, passion, and creativity. We are here, serving our communities, working today for a stronger tomorrow for all. We are here.
And I know what it means for us to wear Wisconsin across our chest and to go out there. To go out there and not show the effort that the state of Wisconsin deserves, we're going to bounce back.
Well, he was right. Nolan Winter was very right. They tried to come back in that Villanova game. They lose in overtime to a Villanova team that you just saw the grit that they have moments ago down the road in Cincinnati. But, since that loss to Villanova, Wisconsin's lost all of 3 times.
You don't want to lose, but you can get a lot out of losing. I did not get a lot out of losing, obviously.
you got a television career.
You see the affection and the emotion, and obviously turning their year around. And just an extraordinary. They are playing as well as anybody in the league right now.
Imagine them being your 7 seed if you're a 2 seed in the NCAA tournament right now.
And the speed of their play now, the way they nice entry pass. What a hold off in the box. And Tilly, an excellent passer. Royal to finish.
The seal by Royal was exquisite.
A little 2-2-1 now. Just changed the look a little bit. Ups on the top. Now they're protecting that entry pass just a little more.
Yeah, shading a little bit.
Just a little bit. Don't make it too easy.
Will Garlock, the kick. Here's Boyd trying to drop it off to the big, taken away by the Buckeyes.
What this zone does is take away the individual ability of Blackwell and Boyd somewhat.
It slows them down for sure.
So they got to make plays because there's always 2 pinching.
13 for 3.
4-time captain, quality guy.
He's seen so much basketball for this Buckeye team.
You can tell his persona. Leader.
Royal was hunting a 3 the whole way, and he buries it. How about that? 5th assist for Thornton already, Rap.
How about this kid? Solid player. Enjoyed watching throughout his career. Averaging just about 3.5 to 4, but finding people with regularity. Just you mentioned the hold off earlier. Right here, the little seal. What a great job, and then the ability to get it to that outside hand, but it's also deployment, people outside, and why not drill it? They kept it on fire, finding people and delivering big time as well. And this is a pleasant surprise. Not a flush, but it's a Royal opportunity.
So here's the thing about Devin Royal. He went 3 for 3 from 3 in the UCLA game. After that, he was 2 for 25. Tonight, he's hit 2 threes. He's perfect from the floor, 5 for 5. And it all started exactly as Jake Diebler said to us before the game. If he takes his first shot as a 2, that's a good look. He usually feels good.
And also the permission to keep taking it in rhythm, building confidence. Pup Johnson on the floor. They go back man-to-man. Gives them a little more size. I'm wondering if he can give them stuff down the stretch. A pretty good D right there.
Yeah, he just shouldered Rhodey.
He's a good kid. Has a good stroke.
Carrington gets into the lane for his 9th 2 of the year.
They come with numbers. Catch and shoot 3 kid who can put it on the deck. Plays with a lot of reckless abandon.
I would say you do that as well. Here's Cups for 3.
Mine's a little later in the evening.
Well, that's usually when I abandon you. Watch Carrington, though. The scouting report doesn't typically say this.
No, you're thinking he's a shooter, but the read was the proper one. A little blow by till he caught in abeyance.
By the way, that was the first foul of the game, 7 minutes and 5 seconds in.
These are your kind of efficient. You can be in bed by 10.
Mr. Cellophane.
State is going really deep into the bench.
Remember, I don't want surgery for my Dupuytren's contraction.
2, I want to be able to lay my hand flat.
3, I want a non-surgical recovery.
4, I want options, non-surgical options.
And 5.
And if non-surgical treatment isn't offered?
Back roster has been here. His dad was a throw. What they miss was a technical free throw. What they miss, there will be 3. I'll let you guess what.
No chicken tonight.
No.
How often
the game's not over.
Chicken tonight. 62. A red reckoning. A demolition of the Tar Heels as NC State wins 82-58. And Will Wade comes out a big winner in his first taste of the Carolina State rivalry.
And the only scheduled meeting between these two teams for the first time in 107 years they won't play in Chapel Hill. Hopefully, we get to see them at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte.
I sure hope so. That's Corey Alexander. I'm Kevin Brown. Thanks for being with us. Great basketball coming up. But before Lexington, we go to the studio.
Kev, the Wolfpack so impressive tonight. We got great SEC action coming your way. Denzel Aberdeen in Kentucky, red hot. They start the night a 6 seed, according to Joey Brackets. Big game for Georgia, and they're all big games now for Baylor. Tunde Yesufu, an NBA prospect. K-State, of course, new interim head coach on the sidelines there. That game coming your way over on ESPN2. It's gone final in Amherst, Massachusetts. Coach, undefeated Miami University keeps on keeping on.
They're a mistake-free team. They share the basketball. They play with great spacing. 10 for 23 from the three-point line. 7 different guys can score it. They score it at the rim. You see that back up. Why? They lift their offense above the free throw line. And if you help, they kick it out. They knock down open threes. 45% of the shots come from the three. Suter is a physical, driving, downhill guard who can shoot the three.
They get to 26-0. Meantime, Louisville, SMU over on ESPN2. Dynamite matchup. Mike Hal Brown's been sensational.
Terrific again. He had 27 in this basketball game. But Jaron Priere, he was not good. He was absolutely terrific for this SMU team. His ability to break people down, knock down contested shots. This is a huge win for SMU. This is a resume win. This is a win that's going to get him in the NCAA tournament.
Lost Saturday at Syracuse, so they needed a signature win, and this would qualify as that. 95-85, the final. Maybe the hottest team in college basketball, the Florida Gators, coming on. Xavier Lee has been a difference maker.
Xavier Lee gets to the front of the rim. Boogie Flan is copy. Florida, I'm going to say it right now, is a Final Four good basketball team. Different Florida team, not perimeter-oriented. They beat you in the paint and with their grit.
That front court's incredible. They win it by 14. Coach Seth Greenberg, Kevin Connors here in studio. SEC action coming up here on ESPN next. Can Kentucky run the way Georgia wants to run and win this game?
Kentucky's built to run and get up and down, especially if they can get clean stops, advance past the Oweh. Now he's attacking.
Offensively, he has put this team on his back, and he's also had to carry the load many times guarding the opposing team's best player as well.
And the best player for Georgia tonight will be back on the floor. That will be Otega Oweh's defensive assignment. Jeremiah Wilkinson is not in the starting lineup for Mike White's team, but he will be back out there tonight. He has missed the last 2 games with a shoulder injury. Not only is Wilkinson a key player, but Georgia can play at a better and higher tempo when he's on the floor.
Yeah, this kid can take over a game, Ken Wilkinson. He's got 2 30-point games in league play. He's a lefty that can shoot it from just about anywhere on the court. So even though he's not going to start, he will be a huge factor in this game.
Rupp Arena is ready. It's a series that Kentucky has dominated over the years. Georgia has only won 4 times in this building, but its head coach, Mike White, owns 3 wins. 1 as a player at Ole Miss, 2 as a head coach at Florida. And he has told his team that this is a special building. You got to be ready for the ebbs and flows in this incredible crowd. Santo Surreal jumps, and Kentucky and Otega-Oweh control it. Denzel Aberdeen runs the point for the Cats. Georgia's one of the fastest teams in the country, number 9 in the country in tempo. Moreno nearly shed its Surreal. Now with 10 on the shot clock.
Georgia's going to do a lot of switching, much more so defensively than what Florida did this past game against Kentucky.
Back cut wasn't there for Oweh. In Surreal, a one-time Kentucky signee. He signed with John Calipari. Now makes his home in Athens. Georgia was a picture of consistency early in the season. Same starting lineup, 19 of its first 22 games. They're on their second different starting lineup in the last 3. Here's Blue Kane. That's wide left. And an empty possession for Georgia.
Yeah, never got the ball inside the three-point line.
Look at the starters for Kentucky. Otega-Oweh, preseason SEC Player of the Year. He can do that. Surreal can do that. 10th in the country in blocks. He swatted that one, and then it's tipped out of bounds by the Cats.
Oh, this is a big-time block by Surreal. Wow, catches that thing. The ability to close the gap there. And
Mike White's going to have to use a challenge early in this game. He thought that ball was tipped, and he's asking Smurf Millender about it. And they're trying to decide whether or not they want to use a challenge a minute and 10 seconds into this game.
yeah, Mike White saying, Smurf, did you really throw the ball out of bounds on that advanced pass? Surely your pass wasn't that errant. He can't believe it. Maybe the Wi-Fi was going out on behind the bench for the review team. That's some of that home court cooking on the Wi-Fi.
Millender ahead to Kane, who gets fouled. The final dunk won't count. Mark Pope's team went down to Gainesville this weekend where they're on a nice little run, but they never led against Florida, and they've gotten off to slow starts all season. And about half their games, Dane, they've trailed by 12 points or more in the first half.
And the turnovers is what really cost them in that first half against Florida. And now 2 turnovers already for this Kentucky team. And that could really help Georgia because Georgia really struggles to finish defensive possessions. They're last in the league in terms of giving up offensive rebounds to their opponents. So the biggest thing you have to do is get a shot up, and you give yourself a much better chance to score. You can't have these empty possessions if you're Kentucky.
This is Blue Kane at the free throw line. He's making his 67th consecutive start for the Bulldogs tonight. And he knocks them both down. Georgia's going to show some pressure. They want to get this thing to go up and down. 9th in the country in tempo. They lead the country in fast break points. And talking to Mike White.
Rim protection to come help over. Nice spoon feed for Moreno.
Kentucky had 13 opportunities against Florida where they missed layups. It could have been kick-out threes. And so only a 33% three-point shooter. But the Cats have the early advantage. Catching's going to work on Chandler. And Moreno with the rebound. How soon do you think we see Jeremiah Wilkinson at the under 16?
I think they got him in here.
There you go.
Very prophetic of you. Look how quickly he got into the game as soon as you called for it.
That's quick. Foul against Catchings. Cannon Catchings first, so Wilkinson miraculously in the game. First time in the last 3. You mentioned the 2 30-point games that he's had as a Bulldog. That's the most for Georgia since Anthony Edwards. And, man, they can really push the tempo when he's on the floor. In the offseason, Mike White was very deliberate when they added players out of the portal to add quick scoring guards, including Smurf Millender, who just committed to his first.
Yeah, they've got guys that can get their own. They don't have a high assist rate. That doesn't mean they're not a good passing team. It's just that they have guys that can get their head down, make a play off the dribble. They're 311th in the country in assist rate, but they have playmakers.
Coming off that loss at Oklahoma, first ever visit to Lloyd Noble. Lost that one 94-78. They shot 71%.
And set screens on LSU's half-court offense. He's an excellent screener. They run a lot of action. Screen the screener.
How about the Heidi dunk, though? Some ups, man.
Oh, yeah, he's a fantastic athlete. There's no doubt about it. But it's the threat of him being able to make that three, right? He catches Sutton just enough. Just show the basketball enough. See you later. Looking at the bottom of his sneakers.
That dunk was actually in the national championship game against UConn when he was a freshman for Purdue. Tremont Mark shoots 58% on two-point shots, and they're not layups.
No, that's his game, right? I mean, he can make threes. He'll get to the rim, but he's a good one-on-one, mid-range, pull-up jump shooter.
Max McKinnon has checked in the game for the first time. This loss at Tennessee with the knee issue, man, he can light it up in a hurry as well. He is their leading scorer now with the injury. DJ Thomas out for the season.
Yeah, he's sort of what everybody reacts off of him because he's such a good scorer. The defense has to account for him. That opens up lobs for their big guys of LSU.
Here's Swain in traffic. What a finish for Dalen Swain. One and a whistle. He'll settle for two.
Well, he's making a living in that paint. And LSU, they've got to be able to guard the basketball.
Beautiful ball movement, McKinnon. But Miller cannot finish. Here's Swain. Hard charging to the hoop. And we'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, LSU
away drive.
Miss multiple shots away the rim. And they're getting shot. They're getting to the rim, getting decent looks. Just haven't been able to finish. They're not, neither team is a high three-point shooting team. When you, by the numbers, they want to attack the rim.
And those are the
now,
looks.
He's knocking it down for you.
Oh, yeah. But you got to capitalize those looks when Bronchitis is not in the game, right?
Right, absolutely.
So the foul on Miller, his first. Swain cannot convert there. Well, gymnastics taking over SEC Network every Friday night. We have another great doubleheader. Coming up this week, it's Florida and Georgia at 7 Eastern, followed by Auburn and Alabama. Both meets also available on the ESPN app. Swain coming off a 25-point performance against Missouri. The shot as a team 62% in the second half, and Swain showed off the ability to close a game out.
Yeah, and listen, he scores in a bunch because he can score a variety of ways. Shoot it, get to the free throw line, gets to the rim.
But this is what you have to appreciate about this LSU team. They are outmanned yet again as McKinnon cannot get that to go. And it's going to be out LSU basketball. But like they did early against Tennessee, they hung tough, and they're certainly doing that here tonight in Austin. Jalen Reed lost in November with an Achilles issue. That was their star in the post. DJ Thomas announced on Saturday that he's out for the season. He's going to have foot surgery tomorrow. And McKinnon missed last game for LSU. Bronchitis got a piece of that. 11 on the shot clock for the Tigers.
Yeah, and that, again, Max McKinnon is in the middle of all of that, causing confusion. He's a really good screener. You set a good screen, you're going to get a shot.
And he gets his shots, no doubt. Miller trying to set it up to the freshman. Reese blows by Wiltshire and among the trees and will go to the line. And that's going to be against Cam Heide. Sean Miller has done a fantastic job with this Texas team. They've grown as much through the course of a season as any Texas team that I can recall. He says it's a similar trajectory to last year's Xavier team that won 7 of its last 8 to get to the NCAA tournaments.
Yeah, and his point with it is we know we got to keep improving defensively. They are an excellent offensive team. And he benefited from having guys like Tremont Mark, Jordan Pope come back, as well as Kendall Weaver, who's in the game right
now. Reese gets them both. And Reese to the bench. Now he played all 40 minutes in the loss against Tennessee. Coach McMahon joked around that he was looking at him, asking to come out of the game, and he was saying, no, you're good. Wait for the next media timeout. So a well-deserved break for the freshman.
He said, you're still a teenager, my friend. You're not coming out. You can rest on the off days.
Bocatitis on Miller. A lot of contact. He lost it. Here comes McKinnon. Eyes up and lost it. Weaver got him from behind. Pope leading. Weaver fouled by Miller. LSU undermanned, but still leading by 2 here at Moody.
I'm not him. I'm not Jack.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel recognized is a car that stops short.
It just smells good at Panera.
Anytime the motivation hits, you can give everything you've got.
Did you just become a morning person?
Maybe.
Enjoy 24-hour access at most Planet Fitness clubs. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, February 27th.
You in?
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Let's take a look at tonight's Player Spotlight, brought to you by Subaru. Dalen Swain leads Texas in, Pat, can we just say everything?
Yeah.
Everything that matters?
Well, I saw him outside before he was even parking cars for everybody. And he's selling the popcorn around here.
And off to a great start. 7 of the Longhorns' first 13 points.
And we talked about his ability to be patient. He's strong, 6'8". He's got great ball handling ability, uses both hands really well. And strong, smart. They give him space to work, too. His teammates know, let's give him space to get in the lane. He's going to finish it, or he's going to kick out for a 3. We've got
as a junior in high school, and now their 3rd year together, to Xavier, now this first at Texas.
And he told us, listen, I've always had guard skill.
Skills or size, neither happened to me, my man. Here's Sutton, leading it for LSU. Swain pulls down the rebound.
LSU English, too, with left hand.
Take him to the pool hole. Sutton on Swain. And it's going to draw the foul on Dalen Swain. That's going to be number 1 on the Texas Star.
Yeah, good patient basketball, but look at that move. Just finds that crease. You know, if I'm defending Dalen Swain, first of all, he just posts me up. But you got to pick your poison. Like, you know he wants to attack the rim, so give him a step. If you can force him to take a contested 3, you're living with the percentages. You know, what I was saying, LSU right now is 2 for 7 shots in the paint. Now that's paint, bro. You gotta be, you gotta be 60% on those.
Yet they lead by 1 and now 2 on the road. Question is, how long can they sustain this? The depth is certainly not in favor of LSU with all the injuries they've had. I don't think that McMahon can be happier with the start than the one they've had here tonight.
And don't forget, Nwoko is a big fellow who's got 2 buckets, sitting on the bench with 2 fouls.
The lob inside. LSU was all over that. They're trying to feed Volkatitis. Swain got blocked by Mozzie Mosley, but a whistle.
Yeah, LSU's had outside of Swain being able off the dribble get to the rim, they've had active hands, forcing 3 turnovers and being disruptive with that zone.
Swain to the line for 2. Just below 81% from the stripe this season. He's coming off a 25-point performance. It's the 6th time in SEC play that he's put up at least 20. And keep in mind, this is his first time through the SEC. He is making a statement. And now tied at 17. Jalen Reese bringing it up for the Tigers. He leads LSU 7 points.
It's another real good freshman, Mozzie Mosley.
Sutton lost his footing, but a late whistle. And that's going to be on Dalen Swain. Now he's got 2.
Good things happen when you attack, especially for LSU. Markel Sutton, we wondering, you want him to be aggressive. Attack that lane, that paint. Dalen Swain is such a good offensive guy. You got to say on the other end, hey, make him play defense.
This dude celebrating the final day of Mardi Gras in disbelief. How many beads was that?
That's Mr. T style beads.
Reese the lob. And Tama cannot convert. Texas basketball. Oh man!
Whoa! Did he take them all? Saves.
It's been hard at work.
Look at this. Oh yeah, I was going to give him the fire emoji.
Oh, can we go back to that? we've got a telestration that we need to do. Maybe after the next shot. Let's see. He's been working hard on those telestrations.
Right.
Look at that. Volkatitis wants it. He's got the mismatch with Mosley, but they're not able to get it over the hands of Robert Miller. Now they can find him right under the rim and misses.
Got it where they needed to, right? That SEC logo. Jordan Pope with a great cut.
Not having the same early impact he did on the road in Columbia, Missouri. On his Volkatitis. LSU lost. Mark. Here comes LSU. The freshman on Volkatitis. Second chance, no. Wilcher wants to run. Someone's got to find the bucket. And it's going to be a goal tip. Advantage, Simeon Wilcher. That was wild.
Yeah, great attack. And you just got a chance to see LSU and the athletes that they have and the speed to get up and down the floor.
So Volkatitis down to the bench. Texas leads by 2. And more than 4 minutes for LSU without hitting a shot from the field. Yet where they want to be, where they hope they would be. Down by 2.
And you got Max McKinnon just checking in for LSU. See if they draw something up for him this possession.
Nwoko also back in playing with 2 fouls.
There it is. That's either a lob or he tight curl for a layup.
And they just cannot buy a bucket from inside. Jordan Pope working the screens for Nick Cody. And Reese is called for the foul.
Yeah, he just got caught up on that second screen. He did an excellent job on that first high ball screen. Fought through it. Pope couldn't turn the corner, but they went right back to it.
And Texas will be shooting free throws for the final 8.5 minutes. Now in the bonus.
And right, I mean, that's what they do. Number 2 shooting free throw team in the SEC behind Auburn. And they get to that free throw line.
3rd best free throw rate nationally in terms of the amount of free throws compared to field goal attempts. So they live at the line.
That is called high percentage basketball.
And guys that have been going to the line, like Volkatitis, they've been putting them down when they need to. Texas was 21 of 23 from the free throw line against Missouri on Saturday. Best mark of the season. Now it's a 4-point lead for Texas. These are the early possessions where LSU just needs to stay arms length. McKinnon, that's a beautiful touch. And did McKinnon just get the too small?
I think he might have. And that was another example of how he uses screens. And that time, just caught it right at that free throw line area after coming off a down screen. And you see how physical he is also. A little step back.
Not just a three-point shot for the native Australian.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
A little small there. Touched every part of the rim in that shot.
It was only nylon for you, right?
That's right.
Sutton inside. Cody cannot get it. And Markel Sutton, one of the key guys. And Matt McMahon said that they need him to score along with Pablo Tamba in the interior. Pope, crossing him up. Got Reese on skates and put it down.
Yeah, Coach McMahon has pleaded to his freshmen, don't reach, stay in front. Guarding that dribble has been a little bit of an issue for LSU this first half.
McKinnon to Nwoka. Tough finish. Mark the board. Largest lead for the Longhorns. Mark lost it. Sutton weaving and will go to the line for two. Jordan Pope back-to-back threes. And the dribbles to set it up now.
Yeah, he uses that high ball screen beautifully. And he's got that little fire emoji right there. Okay, Texas up 6.
Kia Sportage X Pro, now with all-wheel drive terrain mode. Kia, movement that inspires.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how Biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's.
I'm gonna go to Disney World.
Boy, I'd love to go to the Super Bowl one day. Maybe we can.
I'm ready. Me too.
Sir, I've chartered a flight path to the Super Bowl. This is the way.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
We gotta move.
Be on your best behavior.
One big happy family.
I'm going too.
Everybody got their ticket?
See you in 2027.
The NBA on ESPN and ABC is happening now. And right now, this season is unpredictable. The East is wide open, while the West challenges the Thunder. We know this rookie class is special. This MVP race is tight, and this crew is the best. So for Inside, Primetime, Showcase, Finals, and everywhere in between, there's one place to call home.
The SEC and SEC Network thank our official corporate sponsors for their continued support of our student athletes during every championship season. WPY Slay all in the studio updating Kentucky and Georgia. Otega Owe, 7 quick ones for Big Blue.
Easy like Sunday morning.
And then Jasper Johnson going to go 2 more.
Yeah, Jasper, a guy that can always get to the cup anytime, but can he stay in the game?
That's up 6 on ESPN, guys.
Sorry, thank you so much. It's a 6-point lead here in Austin for Texas over LSU. Longhorns trending in the right direction. They weren't a tournament team a month ago, but now Joe Lunardi projecting them as an 8 seed. LSU, by the way, still under consideration, but time is winding down. These are the type of games that they need to win to have a shot, Pat.
Yeah. The good news is, because they play in the most competitive league in the country, they're going to have opportunities down the stretch to show that they deserve to be in. And we talk about the injuries, we know that. However, this team, with the emergence of Jalen Reese, okay, they can go on a run and get in the tournament. They've got size, they've got a sharpshooter and Max McKinnon.
12-1 start into SEC play. And DJ Thomas gets hurt. They start SEC play 0-4. They beat Missouri, lose 3 straight, beat South Carolina in overtime, and now take a 3-game losing streak in this matchup with Texas. Thomas will undergo surgery tomorrow. He's out for the season. What a find. Heidi was trying to throw it on someone's head for the second time. Come on now.
Same spot. He was patient, catches it in the wing corner area. Great backdoor pass right here, too. Boom. Oh. I wonder if we could measure Heidi at the top of his jump. He was up there.
And that's the part of his game people don't realize he possesses. He told us it's either a thunder dunk or it's a 3-point shot.
Exactly.
That's what he does. He's a fantastic baseball player growing up. Use that athleticism. There's a rare miss at the free throw line.
Yeah, Texas has 3 superb athletes in Heidi, Kendall Weaver, number 2, and also Vocatitis is a lean 257 feet.
But LSU has Max McKinnon. Oh, no! Check that guy's shoes. There's got to be some springs in there. Those aren't legs. Those are pogo sticks, Kendall Weaver.
All the way up. Great timing.
McKinnon. And there's Pope.
And again, you saw big Vocatitis. He's open in the middle. They just can't get it to him. LSU is doing a good job of just denying the pass in lanes, right? They're not allowing that, whether it be a bounce pass or a direct line pass, to get it in the middle to Vocatitis.
Only 2 points. 1 of 3 from the field. And LSU knows what's coming. They have been converging on big number 8 inside. Mark got blocked. Tomba with a rejection. Mark follows up with his second make from the field.
Yeah, he is one of the toughest shot makers in all college basketball. You saw it right there. He can break you down, doesn't give up on a play. Nice soft touch in the lane.
Reese trying to bully Pope, and the freshman wins that one. It's one of the more experienced players in the SEC, Jordan Pope. And Weaver is able to draw the whistle.
Well, we got to give some love to Jalen Reese. And
absolutely.
How he's taken on that responsibility to get them in an offense. But Coach McMahon wanted him to look for his shot more. We need some points out of young fella. Hey, you're going to be playing high 30s, 40 minutes. We need to see that offensive game.
Get this. He gets his start on the road at Tennessee, plays all 4 minutes. We know Rick Barnes and what he does defensively.
Oh, man.
LSU as a team has 3 turnovers in that game, tied for the fewest on record going back to the mid-70s for LSU in a game. That's wild.
And against that defense.
Yeah. So Tomba has 2 fouls. Weaver hits them both. And it's 32-25. How critical are these final 5 minutes of the first half for the Tigers?
Well, to every coach in the SEC, all they tell us, we got to finish how to close out. We got to learn how to close out halves. You see the attention? I think he hit the rim there, a little goaltend action. But the attention Max McKinnon gets from the defense allows for them to run a lot of those offense. Robert Miller, great job slipping that screen. And you could see Vokatitis gets a little piece of that rim.
Yeah, Miller gets credit for 2 points. McKinnon set it up. Texas shooting 58% from the field. It's the slowest pace.
They're well balanced. They can shoot it if they need to. Don't shoot a bunch of threes, but they can make them on you. And then, of course, they can get to the front of the rim for high percentage shots.
Reese the kick out. Sutton cannot make it. Mark wants it. No look to Heidi for a 3. Into the hands of Rashad King.
Yeah, Rashad King has had to come in to take over point guard duties.
Had to force that one. Not sure if he had to, but certainly
he certainly did.
Foot 250, all muscle and fight for Manas Vokatitis. 10-point lead for the Horns here in Austin.
To test the toughness of the 3-row Kia Sorento X-Pro and the Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid, we recreated some of the wettest springs, hottest summers, windiest falls, and coldest winters. All on one track to prove these 3-row SUVs were built for the unstoppable. Kia, movement that inspires.
Hockey is here. The Spinoramas, here. Intensity coming in hot, here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
Season, playoffs, and finals long.
Dari P.Y. Slay here. We'll see you coming up at the half. Break down the first half. Also, show you what Florida was able to do earlier. My goodness, do they look good. We'll update Georgia and Kentucky. It's still relatively tight at Rupp, but Texas looks real good.
It's pretty easy. You better guard Dalen Swain and Jordan Pope. 3 for 3 from the three-point line. Come on now. Shooter. Give me your top 3 shooters in the SEC this year.
Whoa. Woo. Well, we're looking at 2 of them run, Slay. Slay ride. Cam Heidi. Cam Heidi, listen to this, Ron Slay. Cam Heidi, and I'm going to round up, 51% from a three-point line. Insanity. He hadn't been able to knock one down. Max McKinnon for LSU, another one. Just 2 straight shooters right here in this game. Everybody loves a shooter. Everybody needs a shooter.
That's why we love you. And the pocket square and the accent. Reese and LSU just cannot get the shots to fall right at the rim. Jump ball, and it will be Texas basketball.
Yeah, and this has been really the story. I mean, LSU has gotten to the paint. They've gotten to the rim. A lot of that, yes, Texas, Vokatitis. We saw Kendall Weaver go up and snatch one out of the air. But to go on the road, you're getting high percentage shots, can't make them. That's a struggle.
They were missing some of those shots when Vokatitis was on the bench.
And I got to add Tyler Nickel from Vanderbilt from the three-point line. Ron Slay, Nigel Pack.
Oh, get out of the kitchen, says Robert Miller. And it's going to be LSU basketball. Tyler Nickel, part of an outstanding Vandy team. They came here to Austin. The Longhorns really took care of them, handing the Commodores their first loss of the season. That was probably the first time that started saying, okay, this Texas team could start putting some wins together. They had that win at Alabama, beat Vandy, and start seeing that upside, the trajectory under Sean Miller. Sutton going to work on Heidi.
Oh, he's done an excellent job. He knows where he needs to get to the basket. The SEC logo right there. He is tall enough, athletic enough to shoot over his defender if he can just get to that logo.
A 16-4 run by Texas, highlighted by outside shooting.
They have found their stroke. Credit them being able to get to the rim, put pressure in the paint on LSU's defense. Now making the decision. Okay, we're finding something from this three-point line. How about this, Tremont? I'll give you a little fire emoji. I don't even know if that's what you call it. Oh, the fire circle. Great hands defensively by Tremont Martin. You could see this developing. Wilcher, a good extra pass to your guy, Heidi, in the corner. For another one we'll give him. Way to go.
Everybody's getting the comment.
You can see that play develop. Cam Heidi did an excellent job once he noticed that turnover. He sprinted to the corner and was ready for it.
Texas shot 62% in the second half at Missouri to close that one out.
That's pretty good.
They're shooting 62% in this first half to open it up against LSU.
You went through their efficiency numbers earlier, and they are good decision makers. You see them make the extra pass, number one. Number two, they're very well balanced. You don't know what possession, who's going to hurt you.
16-4 run. LSU needs a response, and they need one now. McKinnon, returning from a knee injury, did not start. Sutton's been battling. He's got 8 points. Check it. Now he's got 10 to match the jersey. Beautiful touch. Markel Sutton now 5 straight games in double-figure scoring. He has answered the call for the Tigers. Wilcher from half court. But all Texas here in the first half. 48-33 and 63% from the field. Longhorns trending the right direction at the right time. Dari, take it away, brother.
All right, LG will do. What a half for Texas. You see the run going away 18-8 to close this thing out down the stretch. We were just kind of talking. I said to you, they just got too many dudes to not be a really dangerous team, man.
Yeah, and I think it comes on the heels of knowing how Sean Miller wants you to play. Like this team playing now in February compared to where they were in November, December, totally different bunch. And they're all playing. You had it always in Wilcher and guys like that, but everybody, Tremont Mark, Swain, everybody playing together tough as a unit.
But isn't it ironic that they play with the slowest pace in the SEC? But if you're going to have a slow pace, what do you need? You need to be efficient. And they're the second most efficient team offensively in the SEC, which is huge. And obviously, again, this is the LSU team whose season would be completely different if Jalen Reed were able to play healthy, if DJ Thomas would have been throughout the season, a guy that was averaging 7 assists a game. But obviously, when you're knocking down shots like this, you can not beat anybody. It was no fluke Texas beating Vanderbilt.
No question. No, but great ball movement, too, from Texas. LSU able to hang in it, but only 3 turnovers from Texas. They better try to speed up the pace for Texas.
48-33, big 15-point lead at the break. All right, there's a lot of other stuff going on. Not just on the men's side, but let's stay on the men's side for a minute. Kentucky, home against the Georgia team that is really sliding coming into this thing. And in fact, I would, fair enough to say for the first, 15 minutes of the game, they were continuing to slide. Although you do see Dylan James knock down that jumper there. But tough start still for Mike White's team. Otega Owe then.
Pull-up. P.Y. talked about his pull-up. You like his pull-up, don't you, P.Y.?
Yeah, Colin Chandler. Yeah, you're right. They've hit just 3 of 11 from downtown. But tell you what, man, Georgia, though, got it going here. Moments ago, Smurf Melender, the 3-ball. 12-2 Bulldogs run right
Where's
now.
Where's the urgency?
You're saying there it is, or where is it?
Where is
from
the urgency?
Kentucky?
Well, it's got to be on both sides. If you're Georgia, you're desperate. This is a quad 1 opportunity. This is like we're fighting for our lives for our season. We've been on this decline, And for Kentucky, you need to have a level of urgency, too. You're coming off of a loss. You want to build the momentum. You won 8 of your last 9 up until that Florida game. And now you're allowing Georgia to just impose their will, especially Santos Surreal. We saw that big man play he just had. Brandon Garrison has to step up. Oweh. Kentucky's used it. It seems like they're running their offense. They're just missing shots. But Georgia's so desperate.
Yeah, I think that's why it was big for Wilkinson to get back, especially in this matchup on the road. You've been able to get to the cup, been able to get to the foul line. You're making your foul shots. They started slow, but the shots that they were getting from the three-point line were good shots. They were just missing them. Now they go on a 12-2 run, and you see where the game is. They're in the lead against Kentucky. So the guards, we talked about it coming into, you got to make shots up there in Rupp Arena, and you got to take that crowd out of it because one shot, they get to rolling, that feeds their defense, and it's a different game.
That place gets rocked. And then Nashville gets rocked.
You better believe
man,
it.
I can't wait.
Yes.
So fun to watch Big Blue in Nashville. That's my goodness. All right. Still ahead, the defending champs looking a lot more like the team that won the Natty a year ago. Yeah, they just keep on rolling, folks. Meanwhile, Dalen Swain, little foul trouble, just 9 minutes. How about 11 points in those 9 minutes?
This is the way.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
We gotta move.
Be on your best behavior.
One big happy family.
I'm going too.
Everybody got their ticket?
See you in 2027.
38 seconds to go. We're on the 1-yard line. 4th down. We call timeout. You want Philly?
That's it.
This isn't the play of the game, folks. This is.
Florida taking on South Carolina. Gators looking for a 6th straight win. Who had a double-double, 20 and 10.
Look at you, look at
Yeah.
what a pass.
Oh, good. Condon again. He joined the 1,000-point club, by the way, for Florida. More Condon.
Body.
When he is certain and sure.
We had a nice, fun little conversation with him.
Okay.
Well, you're going to get that on SEC Now tonight. When we're all finished in Austin, Florida gets the win 76-62. For those of you keeping score, that is a 14-point win for the Florida Gators. They're main guards,
Don't
right?
get distracted.
Boogie and Lee, I think, combined for 11
15
points.
15 or 11
points. It wasn't
15 points.
Wasn't a lot. It was a 15 points.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot.
600.
But again, with that size on the interior, just another example. 2 double-doubles, Chinyelu and Condon.
I'll put out there, it's Tommy Houck, he had 1 rebound. Not because of lack of effort, because he had to fight his teammate. He had no ability. Well, Micah Hanlogan, he grabs 9 rebounds in 15 minutes. When you have that level of efficiency from your bigs, not only individually, but how they're able to coordinate and play against it with each other, I think that brings them to another level. You only need these guards just to stay steady and not hurt this team. Of course, we love when they play better. Absolutely. But what a overall great finish for the Florida Gators team.
Yeah, as the guards, you got to remain above board because you know who's supposed to carry the bulk of this team. It's supposed to be the front court. Now, you throw Thomas Houck in there with the guards because he's playing on the perimeter, and he'll be fine. He only had 10 points. He's just SEC Player of the Year candidate.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
You don't need him. You want him.
Yeah, no, you got to have him.
Absolutely.
He doesn't have to be huge every time.
Right.
All right, how about a women's game that was rescheduled from January 26th because of ice in Oxford? So they're playing it on a Tuesday. Ole Miss, Tennessee. Cody McMahon was everything in this game.
So smooth. Getting her from Ohio State out of the transfer portal was huge for Coach Yo, and she's doing exactly what she expected her to do, be a leader for this group.
How about this line? 39 points, 10 rebounds.
Come on.
5 assists.
It was okay. 40 would have been better.
Are we taking up a seat in the sleigh ride? Are we?
That's a lot of points.
She missed 1 point, Slay. I don't know if she can get in.
Miles built up.
To test the toughness of the 3-row Kia Sorento X-Pro and the Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid, we recreated some of the wettest springs, hottest summers, windiest falls, and coldest winters. all on one track to prove these three-row SUVs were built for the unstoppable. Kia, movement.
Scratch coverage on ESPN.
The NBA on ESPN and ABC is happening now. And right now, class is special. This MVP race is tight, and this crew is the best. So for Inside, Primetime, Showcase, Finals, and everywhere in between, there's one place to call home. Season, playoffs, and finals long.
Before the night started, Slay, you said who would be the
Deadly Smirk, but Wilkinson knocking down.
Dogs up 5 at the break at Rupp? What? All right, second half from Moody coming up. It's all horns right now over LSU. SEC Now, when it's over.
I'm going to go to Disney World.
Boy, I'd love to go to the Super Bowl one day. Maybe we can.
I'm ready. Me too.
Sir, I've chartered a flight path to the Super Bowl. This is the way.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
We got to move.
Be on your best behavior.
One big happy family.
I'm going too.
Everybody got their ticket?
See you in 2027.
February 28th at 7 Eastern on the ESPN app with the ESPN Unlimited plan.
Inside the NBA has it all. The hustle, the swag,
This drip right here.
and whatever's going on here.
I don't know that man.
Home of Inside the NBA, all season, playoffs, and finals long.
Scratch coverage on ESPN.
In the South, it's not just the story that you tell, it's how you tell it.
This was more than a game. This was history.
SEC legends, all in one place. Let me tell you a story.
LSU actually led for about 7 minutes in the early going of this game, and then Texas just cranked it up. 48-33 lead as we close in on the start of the second half. It's Pat Bradley. I'm Lloyd Window. Welcome back to Austin. The Longhorns putting together their best shooting first half of the season, 63%. Check this out. At no point in the first half did they miss more than 2 shots in a row.
They took great shots. They made the extra pass. They shared the basketball. When you do things like that, you're going to make a high percentage of them, and that's what they were able to do.
All right, we've collected all the highlights. This man is going to take us through them. They're shooting like you back in the day at Arkansas.
Well, it started out with getting to the paint. 20 points out of 48 for Texas was right at the rim, and there's Cam Heide rising for the flush. And then because of the pressure that they put on the rim, then the three-point line for Texas was available, and they took advantage of that. Tremont Mark, Jordan Pope, Cam Heide, all knocking down threes.
Pope leads along with Swain at 11. Mark right behind at 10. Heide at 6. And Boca Titus didn't pick up point number 5 and 6 until the final few minutes of the first half, so they were dominating without the type of production for the big 7-footer that's become commonplace in SEC play. For LSU, simply have to be better around the rim. 4 of 16 on dunks and free throws. And this has been a storyline as well. Mike DeWolko leading field goal percentage in the SEC. Picked up 2 fouls in the first 5 minutes of the game. Certainly affected their approach. Pope misses. Sutton has had an admirable first half, 12 points, 4 of 8 shooting. Freshman bounces it. Nwoko leading with the elbow, and the big fella finishes.
Great two-man game and pass by Reese. It's again, pick your poison with Dalen Swain. You're trying to keep him out of the lane, and now he adds that to his game, a step-back 3.
The spin. Here's Swain. All right, so we talked the last game we did in Tuscaloosa about your math brilliance.
Yeah, right, not so much.
7 of 10 from three-point range. That percentage would be
7%. That's not bad at all.
Ooh.
In credit Texas for taking good threes, right? None of them are forced.
Whoa. Tama just fell right on top of Tremont Martin.
Yes, he did. They weren't forced, make the extra pass, and it came from them attacking the paint early on and really taking what the defense is giving them. And they've got space. LSU is going under screens, which is giving them a little space to get that shot off. Again, under a screen.
Volkatitis lost it. Sutton, full head of steam. Hit. And we'll go to the line. Heidi with the foul.
Yeah, Markel Sutton's been really good tonight. His commitment to attack the paint. You see the size and length that he has. There's not very many guys, especially with his skill set. He's got a really good skill set. He's going to attract a smaller defender, and he can just rise up over anybody.
Sutton, last year's Summit League Player of the Year, starring for Omaha, to the line, and hits the first. On Saturday right here on the SEC Network, quadruple header of men's basketball coming your way, starting at 1 Eastern, noon Central, featuring LeBaron Philon and Alabama taking on Lance McKinnon and these Bayou Bengals. Saturday, 6 Eastern, SEC Network and the ESPN app. We saw LeBaron Philon this weekend, and Philon is the real deal. 20.7 points per game, fifth in the SEC. Also top 10 in assists per game. Was the leading scorer in the SEC going into it. Nearly stole it away on the inbound to Jordan Pope. What does LSU need to do to make this more competitive?
Well, you've got to be able to string together stops on that defensive end. Can't trade buckets, certainly can't go 2 for 3 in terms of points. Defending the three-point line is crucial. Being able to get some turnovers and get transition was help.
The yo-yo by Swain. Volkatitis, he doesn't miss that too often. And get that to go.
Yeah, and if I could add to that, you got to finish the defensive possession. We realize Texas is a good offensive rebounding team, and especially with the 7-footer right there, 250 pounds, you got to bring that down low. It's trying to make a comeback, and you're able to get a stop and just not get it and go the other way with it. Could have been another transition bucket for LSU.
Free throw attempt 209 on the season for Monis Volkatitis. That leads the SEC. It's the 8th most nationally. So he goes to the line a lot. For a 7-footer, I think you'd take 70% from the stripe.
Yeah, absolutely. The big fella's got a nice stroke. So precise with that. What a pass again by Jalen Reese, threading the needle. But how about the big fella going downstairs to get the bounce pass?
That was a low pass. He handled it like a champ. Swain tried to scoop it. And Swain saves it to Jordan Pope.
That's the loose ball LSU's got to come up with.
The little things in the game where you are fighting tough, being this shorthanded. Got to make those plays to knock off a team like Texas. Pope, tough finish. She's got 13.
That was all Volkatitis sealing his man off. And then you had Jordan Pope had the highway, Main Street, Broadway, direct line to the hoop.
This is as controlled as I've seen Volkatitis all season long.
Yes. He's still physical, but controlled.
I mean, even right there.
Yeah.
Beginning of the season, that's a foul waiting to happen. Swain, magic waiting to happen. And that went 7 rows up.
That was great.
We got a souvenir. Oh, man.
Now you see the big fella right here has Nwoko on his back, asking for the basketball. And then he seals off Nwoko. So Jordan Pope really, essentially, he could have dropped it down to Volkatitis. Instead, he saw that highway and just 1-2 dribbles straight to the rim. But big fellas, if you can get that as part of your game, sealing your guy, and creating that driving lane for your teammate. That's a big part of playing in the paint.
Sean Miller says he's getting smarter as the season goes on, learning
more
how
comfortable.
to use his skill set, not just his size and physicality. Has not been speaking English all that long. We had the opportunity to sit down with him after shoot around today. He's got a great handle on the language. There's going to be many interviews for him to come because it's a long basketball future ahead for him.
Yeah, it was fun getting to learn a little.
Oh, no! But he just had that one slammed on his noggin. Robert Miller. Bad intentions. Come on, Mark. Swain on top of him. Crosses him up. Wraps around and finishes. Swain's got 17, the SEC co-player of the week.
And once again, being patient and physical, waiting for that lane to open up.
Mad Max, he was heating up before he got hurt against Arkansas. He's in double figures in 14 straight games. Hurt his knee against Arkansas, cost him the game against Tennessee. He's an upper echelon player. Swain. Sutton wants to run. He's got Thomas with him. Lost it, and we'll go to the line. Texas Longhorns were not a tournament team at this point, maybe a couple months ago, but man, the stock is rising on the roller coaster with Joe Lunardi coming up next.
To test the toughness of the three-row Kia Sorento X-Pro and the Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid, we recreated some of the wettest springs, hottest summers, windiest falls, and coldest winters. All on one track to prove these three-row SUVs were built for the unstoppable. Kia, movement that inspires.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Season, playoffs, and finals long.
Scratch coverage on